My name is Fiona. My business is Style Liberation. I work with women 35 plus who are looking to increase their confidence and really streamline their mornings by creating a wardrobe full of pieces that they absolutely love. I'm married and I have two beautiful boys, 9 and 8 years old, and we also have a beautiful dog called Jingles, who's a companion dog for my youngest son, and a cat called Jet. I always joke that I had an early midlife crisis, but I really did have one. And it was that realisation on my 30th birthday was that I was really quite unhappy in the role that I was in, and I couldn't see myself doing that for the rest of my working life. I never grew up thinking that I'd be in business. I always thought I would have a job. I know people talk about light bulb moments, you know, it's a bit of a cliche sometimes, but it really was that moment where I sat there and went, this is exactly what I want to do. I get to have something, I guess, on my own terms and build something that I want and mould it in the way that I see it working. You can come up with an idea, you can analyse it and you can look at it, and if it has legs, you can actually go with it. You're not waiting for someone else to give you permission or sign it off, or if they've got budget and everything else, you can actually craft and create what you want. I love to work. I love having that purpose. And I guess in particular since having my second son, thinking that I could go back and get even a part-time job that required set hours and particular outputs at a particular time would be really, really challenging. Whereas my business, I get to build and create it around the other responsibilities that I have in my life. And that feels free. It feels really free and really, really great. Max was born in the UK, and the reason he was born there is we had had our older son, Oscar, a year before. Max decided to arrive 2 days before we were due to fly back to Australia, 3 months early, which meant that then we needed to stay in the UK for another 9 months until he was fit to fly. Max has cerebral palsy. The actual diagnosis is spastic quadriplegia. So for him, it means he's non-verbal. He is in a wheelchair and he has limited abilities in terms of walking, sitting unaided, and also using his hands as well. Probably wasn't until he was maybe 3 or 4 that we really understood the extent of Max's disability. It was a really tough time because you keep going through your head what the future's going to look like. Now, it's just part of our life. For both Jeff and I, it's not about us. It's not about us. We're not the ones living with cerebral palsy, and our role is to bring the world to Max and for him to be able to experience the world, do all the things that an 8-year-old kid does, for him to really reach his potential. Whenever there's a challenge, I look at the challenges that my son has to face, his physical limitations, and I sort of think, well, if he is still very determined and perseveres, and if I'm asking him to overcome those challenges and those limitations, then there's no reason why I can't apply that same determination and perseverance to my business. Before I really had a marketing system in place, it just felt like I was just bombarding people, and that it was very much just a sales pitch. Whereas with our marketing now, I really feel like we are connecting with people. They want to feel like someone cares about them, that understands the problems that they have, gets where they are in their life, and understands what they need. So the ability now to have that system that I know that if I'm doing a workshop or a live event, or if I'm, a guest on someone's podcast, that I have a system now. I was very much at that stage of my business where I need more information. I need to learn more. I need to systemise. I need to know how to do marketing. I like to think of it as my support team. So I've got a support team that really helps me elevate and grow what I am doing. Sharing experiences and stories with like-minded people, having people who support you, provide you amazing advice and get you. To be surrounded by a group of people that are really in there to create some amazing businesses and do some really good in the world and to change things, I get goosebumps. It really motivates you to work smarter, harder and to reach your goals. Revenue-wise, we have more than doubled within 2 years. And in turn with that, we're finding, because we have more clients, our referrals are increasing quite significantly. And also we have a much larger database. An ideal business is a business that cares about other people. It cares about its clients. It cares about its team. It cares about its owner. When I started this business, I didn't have any children. Max wasn't in our life. And for me, it was really just to do something creative and to, have some freedom there. But now the business is about creating a secure financial future for my family. And that's not just for Max, that's also for Oscar. Oscar is Max's brother. It is not his job to be his carer because Oscar has to live his own life. And if we set up a really secure future for Max, it's making sure that Oscar gets to live his dreams and his future as well.